Some of you wanted to see some guitars and what I've currently got in the studio. Fender Stratocaster, pretty standard. Every studio should have one of these. Probably not every studio has one of those though. You're looking at a supersonic Fender, kind of your reverse Jaguar style guitar. Very cool, in sparkle red. A very old guitar, 1974 Telecaster, which has been played, and that's the way I like it. She's got lots of dings. She still sounds great. Now we're throwing back to the 1990s, Yamaha Pacifica. This one is an 821, one of the Japanese model, not a Korean one. Very underrated guitar. Again, another Japanese Pacifica. I forget the model of that one. I think it's a Mike Stern. And very cool guitar. Not too many of those about either. Now this little baby probably doesn't need too much introduction. If you don't know what that is, where have you been? Obviously an Ibanez gem, Steve Vai's own, my pride and joy, PGM 301, Paul Gilbert model of course, with the signature on the horn, which I was lucky enough to get at a guitar clinic. I've got a 1995 Sabre gem, Sabre Ibanez, very cool Japanese made one as well. Followed by yet another Japanese made Ibanez. This is the 1600 Ibanez JS, Joe Satriani model of course, which also I got autographed at one of the guitar clinics. Move it down back to the vintages. We've got 1981 Washburn Falcon. Pretty rare these things. If you can get hold of one, get hold of one. They are very cool. This one is in immaculate condition, neck through body. Very cool guitar. Another Washburn here. This is a 1984 Force 2, which they kind of did, I suppose, to go with the Fender market. This has got double humbuckers. These are killer humbuckers, killer guitars. If you can find these on eBay, get hold of one. Then I've got another pride and joy. This is a custom made piece that I had made some time ago. A Parker Fly Mojo MIDI, all the MIDI pickup, all the piezo pickup. Extremely cool guitars, these things. You don't see too many players with those. I've got a Paul Reed Smith. This one's an SE Custom Semi-Hollow. Very swish guitar. Awesome binding, awesome body and finish. My very first guitar, which should not be underrated. This is an Aria Pro, used to be black, is now white. It's got the synth pickup in it built in. Aria Pro 2 Thor sound. If you can find these little ones on eBay, get hold of them. You will never be disappointed, I guarantee you. One of the good Epiphone Sheridan 2, Japanese made, not the Korean ones. This one's in plain black. Guys from Kicks and Leons are quite big fans of these guys. Then I've got, so I'm trying to put this one back, Gibson Les Paul Special with the humbuckers in TV yellow. This is an all balls out rock and roll guitar, thinking Green Day and all that sort of stuff. Followed by No Studio Would Be Complete without a Gibson SG. This one's just a standard. I think it's in 1993. I've had this one for quite a while. This is a bit of an oddity, I guess. This is a PV Auto Tune 200 or AT 200. Kind of cool in the studio if you just want to do some alternate tunings and different things like that. Not a great guitar, but serves its purpose in the studio. Moving back down. Again, a bit of an oddity. A Steinberger headless guitar. I've had this one for a little while now, and it's quite a cute little piece to play with. Yeah, different bridge setup and so forth. Again, some different tunings you can get out of that, which are quite interesting. This one currently needs a few strings at the moment, but that's my Godin Multiac ACS nylon slim. Very cool. Again, I can get the synth sounds out of this one and the acoustic tones. And this one's, I guess, is always here. This little baby is always played around here. That'll be my Fender P bass. This one's a 1982. I've had this forever, just about, and yeah, serves me well in the studio.